Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. But right away, they'll change the look.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Willis going to throw it right away. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
42-yard line.
Willis out of the gun. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. The Buccaneers hit 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Willis looking to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. You look at this Raiders defense. They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Willis is going to throw once more. Worth in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Here we come. 19. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Willis. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's Willis. Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though.
7 Pirates. 10 to 11. 10 to 11. Hey. Cowboy 8.
Back to throw, Willis. Evans has it left side. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 4th down. And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And his kick here is good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead.
I think we can safely say they came out to be aggressive on the opening series, Charles. They didn't run the ball once. All that passing, it does get them the 3-0 lead.
I think what we saw there, partner, was a true definition of football balance, which means doing what you want to when you want to on offense. And in this case, it was throwing the football. They may mix in running the football a little bit more as this game goes on. But this opening drive, all started out, they still gave them 3 points. Well, that seems a little devil-may-care there, doesn't it? They gave up 3 points, but how about them coming right back and putting themselves in a position to get points of their own?
Looking to put a drive together.
13 next, 13 next. Right.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And some room to work. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Bashal Tootin with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Raiders have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Mike Evans, he's going to go. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans with career touchdown number 157, moving him past Terrell Owens and into a tie with Randy Moss for 4th on the all-time list. And the Bucs have retaken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they're trying to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now Gino. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And Smith able to move the chains before sliding down. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
No ball, no ball. 53.
Throwing now is Gino. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bush. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Gino now to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
18 Cardinal.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
Mustang Warriors 70. Ready.
Now Willis to throw.
Throw left side complete. That's Hopkins. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
Ready. 70 Lions. Cowboy 80. Bronco 80. 19 Lions.
Willis will look to throw it.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5.
Now a give, right side. Shields. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there.
His second rushing touchdown on the year,
As his guys are able to extend their lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Buccaneers 17, Raiders 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
and will wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now Smith. He'll get this out to Tootin. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one a first down pickup of 8.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
You look at this defense for Tampa Bay.
And they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
In motion, the tight end. Throwing is Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Smith.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Blocked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house from Buccaneer TD.
Well, this defense is circling early. A pick six there, and they are off to the races here in this first quarter.
But, partner, when you get up to a first quarter lead like this, it really frees you up defensively to take some chances, really apply some heat. And that was just a tremendous play to pick that ball off and bring it back for a score.
Extra point splits the uprights. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football, as they've got it as we resume action. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back? He's got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. He got 29 yards that time.
And the Las Vegas first down.
From the 50, it's Smith.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Back to throw, Smith.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check 58. No more. Look. Straight.
Out of the gun, Smith.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21.
69 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
First carry of the game for Zamir White.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Play action. It's Smith.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Bucs are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Ready.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coach would always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
2nd and 10.
19 Lions. Viking 18. Go Street. Buffalo 18.
From his own end zone, here's Willis.
Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a 1st down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Inside handoff. Henry trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cowboys.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
60 Bobcats. Mustang 19. Go.
Willis looking to throw it. This will go to Henry out wide.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 14 yards there, and a Buccaneer 1st down.
Come on, come on.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And it pushes way forward to about the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Warriors 70. 18, Pioneer. 69, 2.
To throw, here's Willis. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 60, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now Willis to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action.
79 Broncos. 19 tight. 60 Vikings. 19 Lions. Street.
Willis looks to pass it here.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. On the gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Buffalo 18.
And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Ready?
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
60. Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Now Willis.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Go! 60 Eagles, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warriors 70. Ready, ready.
To throw, here's Willis.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. A gain there of 21 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Come on, come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the gun, here's Willis. Makes the connection with his running back, Derrick Henry.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first
19
half.
Tiger, 19 Cardinal, 69 Dragon 60. Hey, Smash.
Willis out of the gun.
Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Ready.
Caught left side, Hopkins. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 4-yard line.
Henry up the middle. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, third and 1. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here now, third and a yard.
Go.
Willis looking to throw it.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. This from 25 yards out. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they got the turnover and were able to drive it down, Charles, but ultimately in the end, the defense holds up, and they only come away with the 3 points.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of ground, but when they had to, they settled in and prevented the interception from leading to 6 points. Because you never want to see turnovers turn into any type of points against you. It's better to give up 3 than 6.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And they'll
start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Now it's Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Gino. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there that takes away what could have been a touchdown.
And this is a situation where as a head coach you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Smith. It's caught. Mitchell. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 32-yard line. Throwing now is Gino. Short throw caught by Bowers. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Here's 2nd and 3.
53.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. From the 25, here's 2nd and 3. Gino now to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Adonai Mitchell, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Raiders 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And that one to the right side and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Viking 18. 60
Now they'll change things up.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here's Willis.
And he rifles one incomplete.
And so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Okay, ready?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Fox Dragon 60. Ready?
Back to throw Willis. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. This is taken at the 18. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
At their own 37-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
This is caught at the 20. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. It's a big play there for Vegas. 52 yards. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a 1st down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Go check, go check. Ready? Cougar nice.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know the securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Yaya Diaby, he's the one who got in there. He gets the sack.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Check 58. Check 59. Check 59. Cover.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they get him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The 3rd quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
How much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you got to lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize them. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Derrick Henry. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, he stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Looking to put a drive together.
13X. So what's up?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense. His ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
Now Smith. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
First down. A gain of 31 yards. First down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings him second.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Here's Smith. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Completion good for 14 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Here we go,
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Geno Smith with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Raiders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts this lead down to 13. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with the 1st and 10. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
67 Pirates.
Back to throw, Willis.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back. 70 Timberwolves.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now. Cup 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Rig alert. Rig alert. Ready.
Now Willis.
Evans has it left side. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
A throw out wide caught by Hopkins. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
1st and 10
Drop
at
50,
the
drop 50. Here
46-yard
we go,
line.
here we go. 19, Riggs, 18, Rattler, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready,
Willis looking to throw it. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now he's going to step up and run. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Henry. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame him?
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
But normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Hurt. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Now Willis to throw.
And Evans calls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans with career touchdown number 158. That pushes him past Randy Moss and into 4th place all time.
And the Bucs are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Smith over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Off of play action. Here's Smith. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
At the 41-yard line.
On the set. Here we go. Strike. Go.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's taken down inside the 30. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
For a first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Sean Tucker.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
Ready.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
At the 9-yard line.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Now a handoff to Henry. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Now they'll shift things around.
60, Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Willis on 3rd and goal.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Buccaneers add 6 to their lead.
Extra point up and through. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Raiders 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They've just not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against you.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Smith. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Smith now to throw. That's to Bowers once again. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Back to throw, Smith. And my goodness, another interception.
Smith's pass intercepted. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
On 3rd down, Henry. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel.